Clarksville is approximately 70 miles south of the city of New Orleans, and I've been in this community all of my life. We're just one segment of the mass community of Plaquemines Parish, which the population is about 26,000 people. We're in the process of trying to recover from the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina on August 29, 2005. Our lives were totally changed. We're discovering that this is possibly the worst thing that could happen to any community. We evacuated to North Louisiana to a place called Ruston. I remember the day my wife and I came down the highway. We entered into Plaquemines Parish. I passed by my driveway because I didn't know where I was. I've lived there for 32 years, living in this place, and I didn't know where I was. I didn't recognize it. Clubs, there were clubs along here. A bar there. Houses. Houses. Wherever you see a lane that goes through, there were houses in those lanes. Even here. And this is my house. My house is there. My father-in-law's house was here. I can see my children. I can see my little boy riding this bike. I can see my mother-in-law peeping out of her window. Just ask me where I'm going, all in my business. Or I have a million people pass by and you're trying to do something. And bop, bop, and you got to wave every time somebody passes. And they'd scream out stuff. Hey, my nickname is Bobo. Hey, Bobo! Stuff like that. You know, crazy. Just, it's home, it's home, it's home. It's home, it's home. This was our drugstore and a little shopping mall. What do you call it? Strip mall. Oh, this was busy. There were folk running in and out of here, cars pulling in and out. You know, kids skating on the front here. And this community was just active. It was alive. I began to think about what was lost, tangibly, and everything, even those tangibles that are attached to a lifetime of memories, they were gone. They were all gone. When I came to the church, I found that the church building was standing, but the church was in total disarray. Pried open the front door, and there was mud, debris, trash, weeds. After I threw my pity party and had my tantrum about the lack of response, I knew that regardless of what anybody else does, we had to do something. February 1st, I walked into the church and started pulling out debris with a wheelbarrow and a rake and a shovel. And I worked on my church from February 1st until August 18th when the power was turned on. Occasionally I got a little help from some of my members, but volunteers came and our church was rededicated on September 10th, 2006. We walked into our church, we had service, and we've been marching forward. You still don't hear anything in the media about Plaquemines Parish as it relates to the recovery in the southern end. Right now the bulk of the population is in the northern end of the parish. Things are normal up there. You would think you're in a different world. We need help, we need financial aid, we need volunteers, manual labor, we need skilled labor, anything we can get to help us in the recovery process. Maybe you can understand why we want to come home, why we want to be here, why we don't want to live anywhere else in the world, but here. I want home. I want that. I deserve it. It's my right as an American.